What's good?
So how did it feel to go up against another opponent other than yourself?
Man, it felt good getting to actually thud somebody else up. I don't like hurting on my teammates and hitting on my teammates, so it felt good, to go against some other competition, switch it up a little bit.
How do you think the defense will perform today?
Oh, lights out. You feel me? So we got other stuff we got to work on and stuff, but I felt like we came in, did what we were supposed to do, and then asserted our dominancy. It's just like going to somebody else's house for real, for real.
What did you see from Bryce Young?
Huh?
What did you see from Bryce Young?
Real good rhythm thrower, really. So it was more like 1-2, he getting it out. His first read open, he going to his first read. It was real good, just saying working on our pop. His quick game looked like quick game, and then actually getting connected to routes and stuff like that. Like if he see a window, he throwing it when he's 1-2 progression or whatever. Appreciate that.
What do you make of Tony Adams' job that he's been doing?
Oh, man. Hey, number one thing about me, I like physicality, and that man been physical. And then on top of that, he's very vocal with the position we gave him and stuff like that. So it's just like a confidence builder. And if you hear that person behind you being real loud with the calls and stuff like that, it's just like a confidence builder. And then on top of that, you turn around, you see him making plays and stuff. So fit real good in the defense.
Fire away.
How do you feel like you guys did as an offense today?
Not good enough today. It's a little rough day, but myself included. It was good to come out here though, get in front of some new bodies, and just see where we're at. But definitely got a lot to clean up.
How do you feel about where you're at with Aaron? It seems like you guys have been progressively building some chemistry.
Oh, good. Yeah, we're obviously still growing. I got a long way to go, to catch up to him. But he's been patient with us and working with us and coaching us up on every little thing, which is really good and what we need. Especially me. So it's been real good. So we're definitely getting there.
Do you need a point in camp where, as an offense, you guys roll together? Because Dwayne hasn't been out there yet. Garrett's missing some time now.
Yeah.
Is that overrated, or do you guys kind of need some time to gel before the regular season?
Yeah, I think we'll get there. Obviously, we got some guys who are working through some things, and they'll be back with us when they get back with us. Some of those guys are definitely going to help us win some games. So I don't think it's necessarily overrated, but we got to make do with what we have right now, and we have a lot of confidence in the guys we have right now up front, on defense up front, and our wideouts especially. So we feel good about it. But when we get back to full strength, it's gonna look real good.
Chris, do you feel like a little bit of a missed opportunity? There's probably things in the offense you wanted to do, especially in the 2-minute drill, you just couldn't get to because of the 3-and-out, because of the
Yeah, the 3-and-out was definitely disappointing, especially in 2-minute. We want to push the field, stretch the field, and work what we can. But they did a pretty good job going out there, and a lot of it was self-inflicted. So, like I said, we got a lot to clean up, a long way to go, but we're getting there. Taking it one day at a time, not going to stress it.
He talks a lot about confidence. How does he sort of inject his confidence in the huddle and with you guys?
Man, it's from his presence to how he says the plays to how he goes about his work ethic, his approach. It's everything. He's a very confident guy. He's really poised, which helps us. Especially in the huddle in a 2-minute situation or just in a regular situation. Just seeing his demeanor definitely instills a lot of confidence in us, and the type of caliber player he is. He's definitely Hall of Fame.
Is it different?
As far,
other guys you played with?
Yeah, a little bit. Quarterback is always, a poised position, but, even more so in his case, he's real chill and real confident, but he's urgent at the same time, which is what we need.
Corey, along those lines, not to oversimplify it, but what's it like catching passes in the future?
Amazing, man. Ain't nothing like it. And not only just the passes, it's the meetings, like I said, how he coaches us up on the little things. There's nothing too little for him to coach, which is amazing. We're definitely blessed to have a guy like that, man. He's real good people, real elite quarterback.
So, you mentioned the word urgency. You have to talk a lot about his patience with the guys. Do you sense that changing, and as we get to a month away from the opening?
Yeah, I could see that changing, yeah. He's been, like I said, real patient, real lenient with us and just working with us and making sure that we get everything down, which is what we need. But I can imagine that going the other way, if it doesn't pick up. But we're progressing, so looking good. Thank y'all.
feel like the offense played today going against Panthers defense?
I think it could have been better. You know, it's a little bit different. First time we've seen this, you know, more of a read style, but they weren't they're firing off. You know, they're a good team. They came out playing hard. I think they might have surprised us for a second. Then we kind of picked it back up a little bit. And then obviously 2 minutes, we got to finish better than that. So that's 100% on the O-line, on protection, on that 2 minute drive. But, you know, there's going to be good things, there's going to be bad things. And the good thing is it's practice. There's a lot of stuff we can fix and learn from.
Did you sense any frustration from Aaron on the protections and things like that?
I've sensed frustration from everybody on the O-line, Aaron, coaches. I mean, you can't go out and go 3 and out in a 2 minute drive like that. You know, you're taking that time, putting yourself in the game to go down and win a game, or double up going into halftime, something like that, which is hugely important in this game. So, yeah, I think there was a disappointment from the whole team.
Connor, how the opposite for you guys to get some time as a line together, because there's moving pieces right now, no Dwayne still, guys are moving around, and just kind of figure out the 5 versus number 11.
Could you repeat that one more time?
How important before
Yeah.
September 11, what do you encourage for you guys to have the 5 guys together and like just get some time to gel?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's important, but, you know, during the season it's not going to be perfect with health and issues, you know, knock on wood that it is, but that's rare in the game of football. So, you know, we've always had a next man up mentality on the O-line, and the O-line's, you know, it has to be a room that gels together, not just 5 guys. It has to be 10 or 12 or, you know, what have you throughout the season. So, yeah, you know, it's going to be great when we get Dwayne back and everybody healthy and running with everyone full speed. But until then, you gotta still perform at an extremely high level with who's available.
How difficult is that to just kind of, you know, develop that chemistry, especially when you had so many players play on the offensive line, especially what happened last year?
Yeah, luckily, you know, you got the inside 3 still intact. Played a lot of football together. Lakin has played a lot with Dwayne. You know, last year they played a lot of football together. So, you know, it is unfortunate, but, you know, I mean, Dwayne was a heck of a tackle, missing a rotator cuff last year. So for him to get that healed up and come out and be able to play football with 2 arms, I'm pretty excited about it. And then, yeah, I mean, AVT and I have a ton of snaps next to each other. Obviously, Lake and I do too. And then Max has played a lot of football as well. And Billy and whoever's in there, there's the amount of starts between the 5 guys, Wes Schwartz, everybody is a ton. We have a lot of experience, so we just got to keep building it, keep growing as a room, and keep climbing.
Obviously, you guys weren't game planning for this practice as much as you would in the regular season. Is the problem today more schematic, or did you sense you guys need to be more physical? Or
yeah, a little bit of everything. You know, it's definitely you can always be more physical. It's not like we were coming out and every guy's getting a pancake on every single play. So you can always increase that. And then, yeah, I mean, you can't really blame scheme when you're not game planning. So it's just coming out and being ready to beat the intensity that the defense is going against. You know, we deal with probably the most intense defense every day. So we definitely are used to bringing that energy.
How do you balance trying to teach Tittman and bring him along versus he's drafted to take your job, right? He's competing for your job. So how do you kind of make those 2 things coexist?
Yeah, you know, you got to teach the next guy up. You know, it's when I signed here, I was well aware that they're going to draft a guy. They told me that when I signed, like, hey, we're bringing a young guy in to compete with you. There's already 2 guys here competing to take your job. And they're like, if you want to sign here, and we'd love to have you, but you're competing. And honestly, I think the competition's made me better. You know, it's gotten, in my opinion, the best out of me in this camp. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm not going to be around this team forever. I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can, being here with this great group of guys, this team, and then bringing Tip along. You know, if that's part of my legacy, then that's part of my legacy. And if I can turn him into a Hall of Famer and I'm sitting in the crowd in Canton one day and get to point at him while he's giving a speech, that'd be pretty cool too. So, you know, it's part of the game. I had guys that brought me along that knew I was there as a young player to take their job, and it's just part of the game, and one that, you know, it's a tough tough job, tough industry to be in, but it's part of it.
How much can he benefit different from the game action? Because that's the time where he really got extended reps. A lot of times in camp he was working with the coaches.
Yeah, you know, the game. There's nothing like a game. You can practice all you want. But nothing simulates a real game rep. And even preseason, that's a game rep. Whether you're going against their starting D or their twos or their threes, those are game reps. And you know, no drill, no coach, no nothing can replace what experience does. You know, that's just, you know, when I'm competing with a young guy at a job, I got whatever I have over 80 starts of experience I know under my belt that helps me reach my full potential, and I can hang my hat on that and trust that my experience, my technique, my drive, all that kind of stuff, compete against a guy with a much younger body and a lot fresher legs than I got. So it's been fun. It's fun sharing the knowledge, you know, and I've enjoyed it.
Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.